as you say, we've got some good memories coming back here, and at that time we had quite an inexperienced batting lineup in particular. So over that gap, gained a huge amount of experience, and to be able to draw on good performances coming into this one, I think is a really positive sign. So again, trying to ready ourselves for the conditions we're likely to come up against. And I mean, it sort of counts for nothing when the game starts, but it's always nice having that in the back of your mind, knowing that you've had success here previously.
And obviously, back then a lot of spin was been bowled. England had various spin options on the park. A bit of talk at the moment that maybe Pakistan fancy testing you out with a bit of seam ball in these next few weeks. Is that something you're expecting?
Yeah, I think you just got to ready yourself for everything. As you say, there's so much talent within their team, and they've got so much skill, and so many different options they can go to. So as a player, you just try and ready yourself for all the different possibilities, and make sure you're in a good headspace and prepared as best you can be going into the games. Like I say, we had good success here last time with a slightly different rhythm to things. So I think it is different still. It's not conventional swing a lot of the time. Reverse swing plays a big factor. Kookaburra ball reacts very differently to the Duke ball, and similarly the surfaces will have a different sort of feel to them. So you just got to play what's in front of you, be able to be adaptable, just be ready for whatever it is that's out there when you're out there. And of course, over the 5 days, it could change drastically. It could be very seamer friendly the first couple of days, and very quickly come into something very different.
Okay, we'll go here on this side, two on this side, two at the back. Yeah, go ahead. In the corner.
Yeah, what is your opinion about pitches and weather here in Multan?
Pitches, in what regard? What about the pitches? What do you want to know about the pitches?
You have seen the wickets.
I've not seen this wicket yet. Sorry, I've seen the ends. They still look quite green, but again, that could change quite drastically over the next couple of days. And as a player, I mean, that's what you pride yourself on, being able to combat whatever it is that's in front of you. It might be bowler friendly, and you've got to have the skill level to be able to combat that, find ways of making runs and scoring, and putting a total on the board that's going to win you a game. So whatever it is, we just got to ready for it, and trust our skill level and our ability as a team to go out there and exploit it with ball in hand, and similarly try and put pressure back on them when we can with the bat.
Joe, more than 12,000 runs in Test, 30 hundreds. What are your aims for the future? Are you after the records of great Sachin?
No, I think more than anything, I think you judge yourself on how many games you can affect and how many games you can help win. So I think that's a big driver for me, is how many times can contribute to winning games for England. And I think if with that mindset and the mindset of trying to be successful in whatever conditions are in front of you, I think that's a good enough driver for me to keep going and want to keep enjoying it and keep playing. So yeah, just enjoy that at the moment.
They say that milestones are byproduct of good performance. So is Alistair Cook's record the back of your mind, and because you missed out on 100 on the last tour as well?
The only reason it's on my mind is because people keep asking me about it, to be honest, but not really. I see myself playing Test cricket for a lot longer. It's not like I'm going to get to a certain mark or a number and say, right, I'm done now. I just want to keep enjoying the game, keep playing. It's a great team to play in. We have so much fun on and off the field together. We really enjoy it, and as long as that's the feeling that I have inside, I think I'll have plenty of drive and determination to keep going, and like I say, keep trying to help England win Test matches.
Joe, over here. So over the last couple of years, England have sort of played Test cricket how they have wanted to and not bothered about the opposition per se. But of course, Pakistan over the last few years, they have not had a very good patch, especially in the home Test matches. And considering when you guys were here last time, you won the series 3-0. So do you think that anything if less than 3-0 win would be an unacceptable result for England? What are your thoughts on that front?
No, we know how good Pakistan are as a team and the amount of ability and skill level they have. I think you've got to have full respect for that. And in their own conditions, in particular, they've got a number of players that are match winners and that are capable of doing very special things in Test cricket. I think as a team, all you can do is play what's right in front of you. You can't be looking at 3 Test matches ahead. So much can happen in that space of time, and the landscape could look very differently in 3 games' time. So it's really important that you just focus yourself and ready yourself for that first game and the next 5 days that are ahead of us, and make sure you put the performance in that hopefully gets you ahead in the series, and go from there. So I don't think it'll be a focus on the end result. It'll be how we're going to get there. That's going to be the most important thing. How are we going to tackle the conditions that we're presented with? How are we going to take our 20 wickets and make those big scores that are going to put Pakistan under pressure with the bat? So I think that'll be the main focus of the group. And clearly, if we do well for 3 games, we should be in a really good spot.
One more on this side, and we'll do 2